Well, for me, it was one of the best Grand Prix that I'd ever done, I think, at least what I can remember. You know, I've done quite a few Grand Prix now, and sometimes there's races that are not as exciting, but still good. And I enjoy always racing, generally, whether you're at the back or the front. But I think just that win, just coming from, you know, trying to staying calm at the beginning of the race, while subconsciously you could still be nervous that they won't get you out. And then, you know, getting yourself into position and then, you know, falling back to sixth or something and then making your way back up. And it's very rare that you get the opportunity to do that in races. So it just felt absolutely amazing to be able to overtake the last Red Bull and then come across the line in first, you know, and be the first one also to win twice in China. So it was very, very emotional because I hadn't won for a long time, and so it was great. Well, I've noticed since I came back from that race, I had a lot of people congratulating me, and so I was kind of like, wow, that must have been a good race for people to watch, because I mean, it was amazing for me to drive. But I mean, I've had a lot of races, and there's been races where I've started from P1 and just and really drove well to win the race. And then there's been races where I've started really far back and come through. I generally find when you have to recover from certain things, like there was a race in Hockenheim a few years ago, 2008, when I won the championship, where I was leading and then pit stop was messed up through the safety car and I was back in sixth and I worked my way up and I won again. So those are the kind of races where you feel that it's better than ever. And of course, this race being the one today, in this day and time, with the new tyres and the new curve system and all these new rules that have come in, I think it's definitely I definitely think it's in the top 5, top 3 of my best races. Well, it was important, I think, for our team. You know, Sebastian isn't invisible, first and foremost. He's a great driver and he's world champion. He's got an unbelievable car at the moment, which we're trying to catch up with. But I think it was just nice to get the team back up there. You know, the team exists and we exist to win, and we haven't won for a while. Whilst I still believe, you know, while we are the best team, we're not actually producing as many wins as we'd like. So it was just great to get back there against kind of all odds, because winter testing was so disastrous. We never expected to be there, and all of a sudden, third race, boom, we've won a race. It was a real mind blow. I think it's good. It's just proves that I can still overtake without it. I've always enjoyed overtaking. Through my whole career, I wish I knew how many overtaking moves I've done, but it's such a great experience trying to outdrive the guy in front, who naturally generally has more downforce because he has no one in front of him. And so when you're behind, you lose downforce, and it's trying to reduce the amount of downforce you're losing, and also try to make them outbrake themselves or make a mistake and find the way past sensibly and safely. And to be able to do that time and time and time and time again perfectly, that's the key. I love perfection, so I really enjoy that.